Hey guys. Hey Texas. Hey Eddie. So John, you had a good race day? You're all out already? Hey Jersey Joe. Now, I really don't know what we're working on today. I just got everything kind of ready for whatever we decided to do. I did a whole bunch of shop cleanup today because it was in dire need. Did you guys have anything in particular you wanted to work on? Wanted me to work on today? Or run or what have you? The weather's actually it was really shitty this morning. It's still very overcast, but it's warm, and at least it's not raining for a change or snowing. Hey, Pimp. At least it's a. At least, like I said, at least it's a nice day here for a change. Let's see. What do we want to run today? I was thinking this one might be good for today. We did get a chance to run it the other day because it was the weather was shit. The last time we had a live stream. You want to do this one or you want to do a monster truck? Try to get kicked. Sounds good. I gotta get it. Starter box. Well, yeah, why not both? We probably will do both. Today? Thanks, John. I appreciate that, buddy. I was out here doing some work in the shop today, kind of doing some tidy or some spring cleaning, I guess, just because it was all the winter's projects were kind of catching up on me. Yeah, I've had, I've had a lot of projects in and out and a lot of things going on. So, oh look, the radio's still set for this thing. We can run an MGT after. We'll figure out which one we want to run. I have a large selection. I don't remember what fuel this was tuned for. I think it was 30%. So that's what we'll do. Fuck it. This is a associated no, a B4T3. It's always a mouthful with the associated stuff. Yeah, I did a bunch of cleanup in here today, so I got everything kind of organized for a change, which is nice. Now that I'm done all the golf carts and stuff. So I actually got this off of a pro racer a long time ago, and he actually raced this professionally. So it's got a whole bunch of extra doodads on it that a normal basher like myself wouldn't bother with, and it's got MIP shocks with it's got MIP shocks with upgraded internals. It's got carbon fiber top plates. It's got aftermarket radio box and whatnot. It's a pretty nice rig, and an integrated power switch in the box. It's pretty nice. And this is an LRP 32 Spec 4 with the upgraded carburetor and a JP1 pipe. I just want to give it a bit of preheat because these LRPs are cranky if you don't preheat them a little bit. Well, turn the box on, hey? I wish I was the designer of that JP pipe. I saw that coming. As soon as I put that body on. Controls are backwards. I wonder what happened there. She just flamed out. I bet you took that glow plug out. What do you want to bet? I think there's something wrong with his engine. It runs fine, and then all of a sudden it'll just suck the guts right out of the glow plug. Let's go have a boo. There's something suspicious about it for sure. You watch, it probably pulled the guts right out again, and went right down into the on top of the piston. You want to? What do you want to bet? No, this is not a fresh engine. This is the LRP 32. Let's see. That was an awful weird flame out. So I'm willing to bet that glow plug is shot. Let's have a boo. Hold on a sec. I see it's got part of my there. Yep. Ruined it. See? Nothing. And it's not rich. I'm thinking this connecting rod's probably got too much play in it. And it's coming too close to the glow plug and trashing the glow plug. Because it'll do that, it'll run fine for a little bit, and then it'll just wreck the glow plug. So I'm betting this engine, it's still got good pinch. So I'm thinking it's probably, maybe the pinch isn't so good. It's good till it gets hot and then it's done. Yeah, and I would have thought it was sucking air too, John, but I've resealed this whole engine twice. And it runs fine for a while and then it does that again. So I'm thinking this LRP might be, it has a lot of run on it. This is probably the fourth or fifth kit this engine's been in. So the fact that it finally decided to die is not super duper surprising. I can buy all the bits and pieces to rebuild it, and I think that's what I'll do. Is I'll probably swap it out with another engine that I have and rebuild this one. That was a good test though, because I was meaning to test that to see if it would do it again, rather than keep throwing glow plugs at it. But I am going to leave myself a note on my parts tags. When you get a collection that's big enough, sometimes you got to leave yourself a note to remember. Engine failing, glow plug. There. Just I get these little parts tags, and then I just leave them over the antenna. Because otherwise, you forget, and then you put it away, and you go to you go to grab it off the shelf, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it's good, it runs." And then the next thing you know, you take it away from the house, and then it doesn't want to run. Trying to pick something to run. No, not that one. No, we'll run this one. Well, yeah, you always got to bring backups. So this is my OG MGT 21. That's more or less all original, even right down to the AE servos and whatnot. This is usually the one I tend to run in the wintertime a lot. Need some more throttle trim. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. Wasn't getting full stroke. I wonder how long it's been like that. These Big Joes are actually pretty good on this thing. It tends to float on the snow really good. Oh, I forgot to pull the fuel out of that thing. Another one? I'll have to remember that. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jason. All right. I wonder if I need to even heat this one up. It tends to fire up pretty decent without heating it up. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got a leaky O-ring. We got to fix that first. My low speed O-ring is barfing. That's why I like that MGT primer. It's pretty good because it lets you know, it pressurizes your fuel system and lets you know if you've got an O-ring that's leaking externally. Ooh, this O-ring is harder than the hinges of hell. There it goes. There. This is how you know I don't prep these before these videos. Good or bad. You bring a little cart over. I think that inside O-ring is going to be too big. So this one's a 21. It's the Pro 21 in this one. Find my molly coat. I like to put a little bit of molly coat on the O-rings before I throw them in there. It tends to give them a little bit of a fighting chance. doesn't seem to want to go in there. One of those O-rings is too big. I think it is that inside one. Probably why I had that silicone O-ring on the inside is my guess. Where's my batch of silicone? There. Yeah, last fix. There. Try that again. There we go. Oh yeah, that pressured up nicely. You watch now, glow plug's no good. Heard the fuel go in that time. Jeez. Probably because I only run this in the winter. Usually fires up pretty good. Probably gonna need a little bit of tuning. Sounds a little rich still. Give her a couple minutes there. I think she's still a little rich. That sounds better. Still a little bit rich. No two-stage idle. Great, Jack. He's been sitting since last winter. It's doing pretty good. There it is. Hey, RPM. Hey, Lotus. Man, that old 21's working great. There it is. Out of fuel. Perfect. You like the mountain view? There's that one. And then that one is buried in its clouds right now. All right. That was pretty good. That thing ran great. It's in all original. Still the original radio gear. Still the original servos. The only thing that's changed is the tires. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna close the door for a minute. All right. See what I missed for comments. Not much. Thanks, fellas. That ran pretty good. I got to admit. I used to live in Alberta at one point there in Lotus, so I feel you. It is the same thing. Flat, boring, and not much excitement. But man, I'm glad that I got to take that out and dial that in a little bit because I haven't had it out at all this winter. Normally I take it out, but the winter this year has been so weird that I haven't had much of a chance to run much in the snow. Normally I do a lot of snow running, but I didn't do much this year, other than just a little bit of street running. But I'm glad I got to run this. Yeah, that ran really well. I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, it started to pull a tire, which is I'm surprised because these big Joes are not light, and it's only a little 21. And if I think if it would, because it shifts really early, this one, and I usually leave it that way because it's really good in the snow like that. And but I think if it held first gear longer, it would have blipped that front end up. Yeah, and even it still has the original AE radio. But yeah, It's nice. It's not very hot. Tune's pretty good. I got to admit. Like I think the last couple of times I ran it, and the tune being a little wonky, probably was that O-ring that was going for a shit. It's pretty good. Now I want to pull one of my favorites out. This one's my favorite Veeder MGT. This thing is kind of built. I'm sure people have seen pieces of this one on my YouTube page, but this one's I refer to it as the Parts MGT. So it's got an SH28P3. It's got T-Max, pretty much a T-Max front end on it. It's got a mishmash of shit. The shocks are still in the back are still MGT. The shocks in the front are T-Max, and it's just kind of a weird mishmash of stuff. I got to try and figure out what radio I have in this thing. That's all. Because I think that radio is actually in here. Nope. So it's in the other radio. It's in my other MGT radio, which is where? There it is. Hey, I have it listed. Parts MGT. This one is kind of freaky. It now I say that it's probably gonna run like a bag of shit, but hey, I haven't run this one in a while, but it's usually fairly spectacular. Just make sure the wheels aren't loose. How many MGTs do I have? That's a good question. I'll look. Hold on. You want to look with me? Let's look. Turn this off in the meantime. Let's look. We got that one. That's the MGT Mini. I got that one. That's an MGT 4.6 with all the aluminum goodies. This is an MGT 8.0 with a F 4.6 HPI in it. That's the one we just ran. This is an 8.0 newer gen. This is an 8.0 older gen. This is another 8.0 kind of in between the two. And so let's see here. Am I missing anything? No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. I have 8 MGTs. So the new gen and the old gen 8.0s there's some subtle differences, mostly around like the radio gear and the exhaust mount, and there's like a shield that goes around the the clutch bell, and then there's some different slight differences, and then the biggest one's the radio gear. Oh, and the height of the head. Some of the newer gen ones, the head was narrower or lower, and then some of the other ones like a beer can. It's like huge. All right. This one, this thing is tight to pull over. I did finally buy myself a cordless heat gun, which is kind of nice. Hey, HBI, thanks for coming, buddy. Oh yeah, that's enough. There we go. Let's see. This thing usually scary. Hey, Winter. How's it going? This is my kid. I seen your text there, Winter, about the fuel. Thanks for going to get it. Well, there's always an echo with the mountains. That was a little rough. This one by far is one of my best handling NGTs. This thing, you can crank on it and it doesn't roll over normally. And the tranny's set just about perfect. Lotus, I was out. I power raked my lawn and the neighbor's lawn yesterday, and the street sweeper is supposed to come around. So that's where the bit of grass and dirt here came from the lawn. That's got to be just Okay. There it is. I knew it was getting close. Look at that. I didn't even break anything. I know. What's the good of that, right? What do we want to run now? The Baja? We could. Oh, the Mini. I don't think I have a radio in the Mini right now. Normally I would say yes, but the Mini, I don't think I think I pulled the radio out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to run that one. If I break that, which I had the last time I ran it, it is really hard to find parts for it. Oop, pull the fuel line off. Make sure I roll that down to the bottom. Register off. There. That one ran really well. Yeah, I don't think I can look and see if the radio's in it, but I know the last time I tried to run that thing, it was a crank. But we can. The Baja is really loud. You guys want to run the Baja, or what do you want to run? I know Lotus will say Baja every time. Baja? Okay. Move the camera. Move that over there because it won't fit on that bench. It's too big. It's still dirty from the last time I ran it. Need some fuel. What are you guys running your Baja? 40 to 1, 50 to 1, 25 to 1? Ooh, there's still a quarter of a tank of fuel in it. Yeah, I run that premix stuff 40 to 1, and it seems to be, I've been running it for quite a while, and it seems to be working fine in it. I know that's not what they recommend. But it seems to be, the guy I got this from was actually running that still fuel in it. which way the choke is on, up or down. Hey, no kidding. My neighbors are really good. There's a reason. There's a yeah, Winter's right. There's a reason I fix all their stuff so they don't get mad at me when I run on their grass. This thing's running great. thought that too. Does that mean, should I lean that load out a little bit? Because it's good when it's cold, and then when it gets hot, it gets lazy on the load. Maybe it was a clutch issue. That seems worse. That's worse. Seem to like the fuel more. That's a good spot to stop. I don't want to piss the neighbors off. I think she needs a little bit of tune in this one. That low end is good when it's cold, and then when it's hot, it seems to slowly go away. I'm thinking the clutch is hanging up when it's warm. Because it seems to run fine. It just seems the clutch starts to get grabbier. So, we'll see. But it seems when it's cold, it's perfect. Then when it's hot, it gets kind of grippy on the clutch. Sounds like it's in the pipe. Yeah, I never fit my finger in there. 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 Yeah, for some reason or another, I think that it's in the clutch. I could be wrong, because it seems like once it winds out, it's fine. But when it's cold, it doesn't seem to like it. Like it seems to like it fine when it's cold, and then as soon as it gets hot, it wants to be. It's like the clutch is grabby or the springs are weak. Oh, that could be. That's the way I got that with that pipe. So that could possibly be. But it seems to run not bad. But let's see what I'm missing for comments. Yeah, I got a feeling, Lotus, that that's what I'm going to end up doing is putting a bigger clutch in it. Because it just seems to me like it engages too low when it's warm. When it's cold, it's fine. And then, like I said, when it's hot, it's like it just doesn't seem to want to grab right. That could be, Lotus. That makes sense. It just seems like I said, it just seems to be cold, fine, and the tune is fine. And then as soon as it's hot, it just seems to be lazy. It's fine once it's wound out, but when it's when you're ripping it around the road, about a quarter tank in, it seems to be like that. Oh well. What do you guys figure now? What do we want to run next? Truggy, buggy, monster truck. How about a buggy? Okay. Which buggy, Texas? What do you want to see? You want to see a Hyper 8 or something different? Hey, Cringe for Fun, I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. But welcome. And I run all kinds of nitros. I got buggies, truggies, monster trucks, cars. Now I'm thinking. Let's see. What to run, what to run. I only have one 2-speed car, and that's my all original Fortec with the .15 in it. And I used to have a 3-speed car that was a Pico Genesis pan car, and I actually traded that to hybrid. And I've never seen it on his channel since. So I don't know if he's planning on running it eventually or not, but make sure there's a battery in there. Well, there is a battery in there. Yeah, I'm not in the climate I'm in. I'm not the world's biggest fan of cars, only because the road is rough and everything else, and the climate's not. The window for running one is pretty narrow. So the only one that I really run the most is my WR8. I love that thing. Yeah, I know that's part of the reason I traded it to him, Lotus, is because I couldn't find tires for it anywhere. Like, I found tires in Portugal that were gonna cost me $80 a pair from Portugal, and Christ knows how much for shipping, for two. And I was just like, and then Hybrid offered me the original USA one, and I was like, deal. So I let it go. It's a beautiful car. Like, it's a beautiful pan car, but it's and it's super duper rare. All right. This one needs heat. This is a Hyper 8 from probably the early 2000s with uh, platinum, a dynamite 053 MR pipe and an OS speed and upgraded servos, and it has a LiPo battery, and it has uh, all carbon fiber top plate. This was raced at one point, hasn't been for a long time. Try to figure out which one is in this. Hyper 81, Hyper 2.0. I think it's this one. We'll find out in a second. Man, I haven't run this in so long, I don't know where the on-off switch is. There it is. Oh, cool. Right on, Chris. Was the bug doing it live today? He doesn't normally do lives that I know of. The tires that I sent him on that Pico Genesis were made out of yoga blocks, so I don't think those would hold up to running any amount of speed. I think they would probably explode. Hey, BBT. Now we're talking. No, it's a different one. Yeah, this one's much faster.
Is or not?
This one is.
So what the heck is this now?
It's YouTube.
Why?
What's that? So
Okay.
I'm live on YouTube right now. So there's a whole bunch of people that are all over the place watching me. Wow.
Are they listening?
Oh yeah, yeah, right now. No worries. I love this one.
Well, Stevie, all right. Anyway, when you get a minute, would you like to look at my mower, see if I put it on right?
Yeah, you betcha, buddy. I'll come over and see you after.
I just have to get a
You bet. Man, that OS Speed is such a great engine. Look at it. This engine's actually one of Adam Drake's old ones. Hey, Texas. I think I blew a tire. Looks like it. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's finish it. That storm drain just put that tire back on. it is. I was gonna say just about out of fuel. Man, I love these Hyper 8s. I got 3 of them. They are the best. They are the shiznit. I know they're not the most common kit out there, but they are. If you have a chance to grab one, I suggest it. Oh. Thanks, Texas Aggie. I just picked up an Adam Drake for my XB8. Can't wait to run it. Nice. Hey, Texas Hill. I'm going to take out the nitrous today, but it's pouring. Oh, that sucks. What's the highest motor I have? Oh, I'll show you, Kim and Jason. Just a sec. What up, Big Tex? Yeah. So this is just the OS Speed version, but this was before Adam Drake had engines, and this engine actually came from Adam Drake because this buggy came from a professional racer that used to run this back in the day, and then when he retired his Hyper 8s, I got this one off of him. So, you made short work of them tires, I'll tell you what. This one will need to be cleaned now. She's a little dirty. So the highest RPM engine, somebody said. So I have this one right here. This buggy, this is a Thunder Tiger S3 with a, what is the name of this engine? It's an RS5 8-port Kronos. So this is a Kronos. I forgot the name of it for a second. But yeah, it's a Kronos engine. It's an 8-port Italian engine that was only made for a few years. That's a 48,000 RPM engine. That thing is nuts, and it sounds sick. Like, just absolutely ridiculous. It just sings. Yeah, this is definitely up there with my engines that are unmistakably sounding when they're ripping down the road. I'm willing to bet that the battery in this is dead, because I have not run this in a while, and it takes that nickel metal battery that I'm pretty sure will be dead. And again, I'll show you up close, because these are not a very common kit. They're they're pretty unique. So this is it, like I said, a Thunder Tiger S3. So if you look at the top plate, it's pretty cool. It's all carbon fiber top, Thunder Tiger branded box. That's a proprietary pipe, Kronos pipe came with it. So, and then your nice big beefy strut towers, typical Thunder Tiger, and yeah, and these are actually the original wheels, but I unglued and reglued new tires to it, and yeah, this thing is, and if you look, like, look at the chassis brace, it's typical Thunder Tiger. Everything's overbuilt as always. Yeah, this is a cool buggy. Yeah, they're really cool. If you ever get a chance to find one, they're really cool. I gotta find another body clip. I noticed I'm missing one. You know how when you get stuff in 300 places, you don't know where it is? Got another clip. All right, should we see if it'll power up? If I gotta, you guys will shit when you see the radio. This is the radio for this thing. Check out the bag. Piece of history. Look at that thing. Isn't that thing dope? Talk about period awesomeness. Oh. That battery's gonna die in about 2 seconds. It's such a cool old radio. Hey, look at all this stuff it's got on the top of it. Like, it's all the adjustments that it would have had back in the day. So you got your date, your EPA, your speed, if it had a speed transponder in it, your name, sub trim, fuel, lap times, everything. Like, and it even has a fuel gauge over on this side. Hey, buddy. Hey, did you? Hey guys, I'll be right back. Just give me 2 minutes. I just gotta check my neighbor's thing.
I think I got mattress, but I got it on the same way the old one was on, but I made it put the old one on that quick stuff. It's still got point for well.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. My neighbor's a senior and he just wanted to know something about that his mower blade. He's almost blind, so I want to make sure that he has what he needs. Can't remember what battery was in this thing. Such a booger to get this cover off. Yeah, it's one of these long 5 cells. And I don't remember what servos are in this, if they would hold high voltage, or I'd stick a LiPo in it, but I don't think the receiver would hold it. We'll give that a charge for a minute, because I'm pretty sure I don't have another one charged. Not that flat 5 one. I got one here, but I'm pretty sure this thing. Well, I got 2 of them. See if one of these wants to live. Nope, that one's dead, which is not surprising. These are more my test batteries, these ones. Oh, both of these are dead. Not surprised. I don't run these 5 cells much, only because of the fact that I know, Prip, I see that one the other day. How many did I run so far? I think I'm at like 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm only at 5. This, that one, 5. Run the road car, what, the WR8? And you know, I knew this battery would be flat when I brought this down, because I haven't run it for a while, and that battery never holds a charge. I should buy a new one for in here. Ideally, I should upgrade everything and then put LiPos in it, but I don't want to lose that radio. I like that radio too much. The problem I have with running that many, Pimp, is your stuff stays clean. My stuff's dirty. Then I got to clean them all. No, I'm not running that Fortec. I love the thing for nostalgia reasons, but that's it. The road is nowhere near clear enough for that thing to run out there right now. It will bottom out on everything. Which one do you want to see? This or the Fortec? Forte. Okay. Stay there. This is my Forte. It's like I said, it's all original. Still has the .15 in it. But it is so low that right now, with the amount of little pebbles and shit in the road, this thing will just bounce all over the place. It'll be a handful to try and keep on the road. So that plus I'll break something. Yeah, this thing's pretty nice. I got this from Joey Nitro, from Europe, and he sent it to me as a birthday gift. It's a little dusty, and but it's pretty clean and it's all original. It's got a few chassis scrapes on it, which is kind of normal for this. It's the belt drive one, and everything's all pretty good on it. I just don't, not right now. Maybe in the middle of the summer I'll run this, but not in the with the road the way it is. You guys seen the amount of shit in the road right now. Yeah, so it's been run. Like I said, it's not new in the box. It's been run. I have run it. And I had some horrible problems with the transmission in it when I first got it because there was a gear that was seized on the shaft and it would just stall all the time. So I ended up pulling it apart and because it had sat for a very long time. And it's got the easy start system on it still. And it is the all-wheel drive one. This is the one that I wanted all the time because it was what I had I had a poster of this on my wall as a kid, and I always wanted to have one. And then Joe sent it to me for my birthday, and I take pretty good care of it. It was in my living room in the display cabinet for a long time till I moved it out here. Yeah. So I figure in the spirit of things, while we're waiting for that to charge, how about a T-Max? I have not run this one at all this year. This is my makes no sense 3.3 T-Max. And I have not touched and is not broken. And I bet you there is literally, I don't know, 8 gallons of fuel through this poor old bird. And it still runs flawlessly. Everybody loves a good T-Max, right? Yeah, you watch, the one wheel slip. That one's dead. This one always does this till it's warm. Come on. Just want to make sure it's prime. I don't want to have to wait and get a good one-way shot. Always. It always comes out when it's this. Crazy. It'll warm her up, you know. Oh, slowest rollover in history. I didn't even touch the needles on that thing. Grab second gear good, this truck. Good thing with the T-Max is parts are so easy to get. If I'm going to do something stupid with something, that's what I use the T-Max for. It just gets better the more tank you run out of this thing. Oh. Could lean that out a little more, and I'm sure it'll rip wheelies, but I don't like doing that to the 3.3. Oh, there it is. Make it back to the truck. We'll have to carry it. Nope, not quite. Pretty good. Not too shabby. Come on. There. Those are the best model T-Maxes. Oh, my battery's charged. Hey, BBT, welcome back. Classic T-Max. I think everybody should have one. Hey, Max, Paul. Yeah, like I said, OG T-Max. Well, it's not an OG. This is the 331. I do like this one. I bought this one pretty much as it is, and I really have not done squat to it. Oh, that's hot. I hate how it's such a bitch to get into the to the flywheel. Jesus, hot. To put it back down to bottom mid center. There. But yeah, that one's pretty good. What's an update on the golf cart? It's ready to go, Lotus. She's ready for the golf season, buddy. I've had it for a rip already. It's she's ready to rock. What's that, Lotus? What do we fire up? Oh, the golf cart? That's gonna be kind of weird. This thing is such a bitch to get the battery in and out of. And to tuck everything in place. There we go. I'll try and get this cover back on. This is the challenge. Because the throttle linkage goes right over top of these hinge pins. And it's a bit of a bear to get it in far enough without pinching the wiring. And then get it, because it's got this really long hinge pin also. So you got to weasel that over there. Then you got to tip this up. And get it that way a little bit more. No wonder people cut that one tab off. There, got it. The RX battery didn't take it. The battery in here, that nickel metal battery, Yeah, it's probably not a full charge, but it's a 2 amp charge at a fast rate, so it'll be good. It tripped out, so it hit full charge. It'll do for today. It's not a LiPo. Those nickel metals, you can whap a pretty decent charge in them fairly quickly. Not like a LiPo. I don't know, guys. Play good. Nobody's calling each other fat. Oh, I think this one needs to be heated. Guaranteed. I think that happens to all of us when we hit our age, pimp. You get to a certain age, it happens. I didn't have a clue what this engine was even until I talked to Nitro Talk with Todd, and Todd told me what it was and what the specs were on it. And he said he's only ever seen one in a book. So I took that as a not very common engine for sure. Sounds so cool, this thing. Man, this thing handles good. Notice that's not even lean, man. That idle screw is, that high mixture screw is sticking out a 1/16 of an inch from the end of the housing. It's definitely not lean. See, no lean bog, no lean second idle. Oh, there, running out of fuel. Come on, coast back. Come on. See if she'll coast straight back. Yeah. Perfect. Oh. Not too shabby. That one will need a clean job too. She's a little slobbery down the side of her. After Lotus said it was lean, but that ain't lean. If it was lean, it wouldn't have the fuel slobber all the way down the side of it. There. Ooh, she's getting chilly. Thanks, Kim Jason. Yeah, that mixture screw is actually out past the top of that. I mean, we could give her a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy with how it's tuned. I leave it as it is. It runs good. It's consistent. It never overheats. So and when you do those long pulls like that, if it doesn't cause any grief, you're pretty close. Ooh, I'll close that door. Getting cold. Well, guys, I think I've been nattering on for long enough today. I think I'm actually going to call it there. I didn't beat Pim's 10. I think I made it to 8. Uh, that I randomly pulled off the shelf and got running and took out and beat. But I didn't break anything aside from that engine causing me grief in that truggy, which I kind of expected. Which I'm not surprised at. I think that might be the home for one of those works engines, or John sending me. We have a trade going on with some stuff, and that might be an engine that goes into that thing. But I think I'll probably call that for today. My wife's on her way back, and my son's on his way from the city, and so I'm gonna spend some time with them before I go back to work tomorrow morning, and then I'll clean up my mess, um, and then probably call it a day. Then I think it's time for a whiskey and sit on my ass. So, what was your guys' favorite today? Whiskey on a school night? Yeah, whiskey on a school night. Just drink responsibly. The OS, yeah, the Hyper 8, yeah, that's a pretty good one. At least I didn't destroy the tires on this. You like the OS too? Yeah, that thing is pretty dope. I got to admit, it's pretty good. That the Hyper 8 is pretty awesome. But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming. We'll probably run a Savage or two next week. Maybe we'll go through the whole collection next week of my Savages, and then start at the 21 and go up from there. Oh, nice. That should be good, Pep. All right, everybody. Well, you have a fantastic evening, and we'll hang out again next week and run some more shit. Same bad time, same bad channel, and we'll have some more good times. And then and we'll run some more stuff and keep in mind what I've got. If you want to run something, keep it in mind, and we'll throw it out in the comments or something. We'll pull it off the shelf and see if it'll run. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care and be safe.